So as some of you may know, I use one-to-one sensitivity in Modern Warfare, and I've had a lot of questions regarding how I go about setting that up, so I'm going to show you in today's video. If you don't know what one-to-one sensitivity is, it basically just means that your hipfire sense and your ADS sensitivity are the exact same speed. Now, I know there are many ways to do this, and all of them are different. This is just how I do it and the way I find to be the most accurate. So the first thing you'll want to do is download Kovacs Sensitivity Matcher, and I'll have it linked in the description of the video. This app is made by the same guy that made Kovacs FPS Aim Trainer, which I'm sure a lot of you know about. And he made it so people who play multiple FPS titles could transfer the sensitivity from game to game. Now, once you have it downloaded, the first thing you'll see at the top is select preset yaw. Now, if you've never heard of the term yaw, don't worry, it's just used to explain movement on the y-axis when games are being built in engine. It's really not that complicated. Here's a picture to help you understand what I'm talking about. So yaw value is the reason you can't just go from game to game entering the same number and getting the same sense, because every game has a different yaw value. So in our case, we would select Overwatch because Call of Duty and Overwatch share the same yaw value, meaning that 8 cents in Call of Duty would be the same as 8 cents in Overwatch. Now go to the sense box and input your current sensitivity that you use in Call of Duty. In my case, that would be 17.23. And other than that, don't worry about the other boxes. You can leave those as default. Just make sure that once you've inputted your sense, you go down and hit the save to default. So this app works by doing one full 360 in game at the sense that you've set it to by hitting a hotkey. To find what your hotkey is, you click on the info box, and there it will tell you all the hotkeys you need to know, but really the only one that we will be using today is the key for one full revolution. Once you have all of that set up, we can hop in game. Alright, so I'll go over my sensitivity settings. Under mouse sensitivity, I have that set as 1723. That's entirely up to you. These are the rest of my settings right here. And then under ADS, I have it set to legacy. My low zoom multiplier is 1.0. My high zoom is also up to you. You cannot set your sniper scope to be 1-to-1. That would be insane. Then my ADS sensitivity transition timing set to after zoom. That's personal preference. I just enjoy using after zoom. And then monitor distance coefficient is set to default because in legacy you cannot change that. And then the rest of my settings are pretty straightforward. Now, to show you that I have 1-to-1 sense on all of my guns with iron sights and 1x optics, I'll walk up to a corner in game like this. It's obvious that there's a transition in pixels here, and I'm going to line up my crosshair, and I'm just going to hit the hotkey and show you. So if I have all my things set up right, it should land right there in the middle. I'll hit it again, and then if I ADS and I hit the hotkey again, it'll once again land right in the middle and do a perfect full 360. And then if I bring out my secondary here, which is iron sights, it will also land perfectly in the exact same spot, showing that I have perfect 1-to-1 sensitivity on my hipfire, my ADS iron sights, as well as my ADS with any one-time scope. So a few final notes here. You do need to have the application open while doing this to test out if your shit lines up. But once you have it set up, you don't need to leave this open while playing the game from now on. The only time you'll need to open it again is if you want to change your sensitivity. But one of the great things about this method is that if I do decide to change my sensitivity, instead of having to go in and change my hipfire sensitivity and then change my ADS sensitivity, if I want to change my sensitivity here to, let's say, 19, I can do that and then head into my matcher here, set this to 19, save it to default, and then hop back in game without having to change any of this stuff here, any of my ADS sensitivity settings. I will get perfect 1-to-1 sensitivity, which means that this is super easy. So if you do end up changing your sense, all you have to do is change one number right here, and all of your ADS settings will follow. Also, one last thing, I always end up getting questions about if this is a malware or a hacking software. It's not. I use this software in every single FPS title I play. It won't get you banned. It won't flag your account. It's not any of that. It's simply used to match your sensitivity and make sure you get 1-to-1. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to drop a comment. And yeah, if this was helpful, drop a like and subscribe, I guess. Yeah, that's it. All right, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.